ladies and gentlemen. Bill Cancel here, the host of the BoricuaBC2 show. Happy Thursday. So, since it's Thursday, you all know what that means. It's time for my favorite show of the week. One of my favorite shows of the week. The Loser Show. I love this show. I love it. I love it because it highlights all the losses for the past week that the Republicans and specifically Mr. Trump have encountered. So it's always good to discuss those kind of things. So let's just jump right into it. Number one, GOP base splitting on Epstein handling. This is by Politico. New Quinnipiac poll and Reuters poll Reuters Ipsos poll show deep division. Only 40% of Republicans support Trump's handling of Epstein files, with 36% disapproving. Overall, just 17% of Americans approve. Really? No surprise there. House recess to avoid Epstein vote. This is by Reuters. Speaker Mike Johnson called for a recess a day earlier to dodge a vote on unshielding Epstein documents. He's seen as an embarrassment and surrender by critics. And yet he has the absolute nerve, gall, audacity, whatever you want to call it, to blame Democrats for doing it. He said that. He blamed the Democrats. Number three, this is by Reuters. Auto tariff U-turn criticized. Trump's rollback of auto tariffs drew car sickness, quote unquote, criticism from both U.S. automakers and Breaking Views analysts, pointing out it's a chaotic pivot hurting domestic industry. Again, this is classic Trump. He says one thing, does another, then goes back to the first thing, goes back to the other, and so he's a flip-flopper. And the reason why he's a flip-flopper is because he has no plan. I'm still waiting to see the tariff plan because there is no plan. It's all whatever he spews out of his mouth. That's not a plan. Also reported by Reuters, the Fed visit backfires. Trump's surprise visit to the Fed today and intense criticism of Chair Powell are seen as overreach and a threat to the Fed's independence. This is going to come backfire on Trump. This will backfire on Trump eventually. Also by Reuters, Wall Street Journal defamation suit. Trump's $10 billion lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal over Epstein claims is widely derided as excessive and legally dubious, quote unquote, ridiculously high per experts. This is by Reuters again. Foreign aid cuts narrow passage. House Republicans barely passed Trump's $9 billion cut to foreign aid and public broadcasting, 216 to 213, only after adding a caveat on Epstein files to impede internal critics. Let me read that again. Only after adding a caveat on Epstein files to appease internal critics. Story's not dying, folks. By Yahoo Finance, tariffs on Philippines raise eyebrows. Trump's declaration of a 19% tariff on Philippines imports sparks concern, suggesting rash and unilateral trade policy. This one is by Reuters. The Consumer Protection Board rollback hurts consumers. Trump's rollback of financial protection is estimated to cost Americans $18 billion a year in extra fees and lost compensation. 18 billion with a B. Let's make America great again, boys and girls. And then another one that I really enjoyed, I reported this on the morning show. This is by en.wikipedia.org. Ninth Circuit blocks birthright citizenship order. An appeals court blocked Trump's directive on ending birthright citizenship under the 14th Amendment, a significant legal defeat. Those are the top losses that we're seeing today. Again, it just goes to illustrate this pattern of failure after failure after failure after failure, and to show that what we're doing is actually working and working well because he just keeps failing and failing and failing and failing. I don't know what he's going to do now with the House and Senate in recess for a month with this Epstein thing. I would love to hear in the comments what people think about that. Do they think that the absence of Congress and the Senate for the next month is going to help the Epstein thing or hurt the Epstein thing? I'm not quite sure where I sit on that. And the other thing is that they still have the Trump administration has no idea what shoe is going to drop next when it comes to Wall Street Journal and New York Times potentially. They're waking up this morning to a complete and total mess. It's been a mess for days. And now the bombshell last night that he was on the list is going to be kind of hard to skirt. I'm also very intrigued to see where MAGA stands on all of this. Are they considering it an attack against Trump, or are they going to finally come to the realization that their man is really, in fact, a criminal? Some interesting times, folks. So that's about it. That's it for the Loser Show. Everybody have a fantastic day. We'll see you all again tomorrow for the morning report. Take care.